same thing that referees are required to do in the process of refereeing is they're out there, but they're to be as unobtrusive and as invisible as possible, so as to keep the focus upon the competitors and not upon the dancing referee who's out there like a boxer, jumping back and forward and in and out and ducking around and bending over and stooping down and their behinds in the air and making gestures that don't mean anything or whatever, has nothing to do with anything. They say hajime, they move backwards or whatever, they follow the flow of the play. And as a coach, just as a referee, and in our course, we're recommending, in our course here, we're recommending that in order to move to each level, that you referee 3 tournaments before you move to the next level. Not that you're going to be a referee, but in order to appreciate the awesome responsibility of refereeing, you cannot understand it as well if you're not out there refereeing if you're a coach. And I take it from this position. I was always a sensei / coach once I got to be that way. That title sensei can be very dangerous to some people because it means that to them they're everything, but they're not, in my opinion. But at the end of the no one asked for my opinion, but I have a right to voice it in this video because I'm doing it. Sensei does not make you know everything. It just simply makes you in charge of your school. Outside of that environment, when we raise up and we get these individuals there, I was raised up as a referee by one of the best, the late George Uchida from the Washington area. And he was a taskmaster and did not require you to do anything except perfection. He worked you to death and made sure you knew. And as a youngster in judo, I had risen to the rank of a national referee before I decided that refereeing was not for me. I was even able to referee at the time the Olympic Festival and one of the first U.S. Open Championships. And as a result of that, that is why we're offering this in our course, to say, yes, if you want to move in and become a referee and really certify and really be good at the game, a coach and be good at the game, learn the refereeing side. Not only learn the side, but learn how to profile the referee. How this one is. Some referees, they'll let Osaikomi go or let Newaza go a long time. Others, as soon as you hit the ground, they'll cut you off. Others will let one side go quick and another side can wallow around forever. This is a profiling thing, it occurs. So you can't change that, but you can use it as a strategy if you know how to read it and how to understand it. If you want to then certify as a referee, you may decide you don't want to coach. Now you have an option. At the same time, it also builds a bank for the referees for the future. And it also gives the referees that are refereeing high-level tournaments and low-level, basic tournaments, it gives them a better bank and a better rest period. Because those of us who have refereed realize that oftentimes we come to a tournament and there are only 6, 8, or 10 referees, and they're working all day long without breaks. They don't even get to eat. They don't get to sleep. They don't get to do anything. And then when they turn around and they're finished, they got to get in their vehicles and go back home and do the same thing. And plus, they have to put up with the abuse of most of the coaches who get more time to rest than they want. Okay? So with that understanding, now, again, we're trying to build it. No, we're not trying. We are building in, at least to this level, those who certify with us, it's already built in a process improvement. So we're talking about quality here. And we're talking about a process that automatically builds in process improvement. And we're talking about quality across the board. Quantity is not the issue. Quality is the issue. And these are just suggestions. Again, we're not saying we have all the answers. We're not trying to give you answers. We're giving you suggestions on how to work the game and how to work it better. Just a few suggestions that maybe you had not thought about. And obviously, if you have some that you want to add to it, you will have our website, you will have our ability to communicate back with us, and please feel free to suggest them. Thank you.